Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome to all of you, new subscribers, existing subscribers. I am beyond grateful that you are here with me and with all of us in this little crazy Divine Daily Blast community. I got to say, today is some rare energy. But before we get into the card and what we're about, what we're doing, what we're not doing, thank you to all of you who signed up for Susan Boster's Angel Party next week, the 9th of April. We are pretty much at full capacity. I think we have one or two spots left. Here's where you go to sign up for it. But I'm grateful that some of you signed up, other people signed. It's getting full. And I had a chat with Susan yesterday, and in the energy that's coming through and the magic that we're developing is off the chain, off the charts. So I hope, if you haven't already, that you will sign up and join us. Okay, so without further ado, what else have I got to say? Well, I'm going to do a separate video on raising my subscriptions. I'm at 442 subscribers, which I am thrilled by. I sort of set a personal goal to get to 500. I think there are 1,670 or 80, something like that, videos that I've done since the channel started in 2015. So I want to push it over the edge a bit more. Your comments, you're sharing it, you're liking it, you're viewing it, have been phenomenal in helping. I just want to go even more. I love doing this. I like sitting here in the mornings and pondering the information that's coming. It's almost like a to and fro. Your energy, watching, commenting, and feeding back is opening the vortex even more to more information coming. Let's get right to today's really magical energy. All right, so here we go. We're in a number 8 angel numerology day. The number 8 is about being successful. In the description, it's about abundance, prosperity, and a day to crown ourselves with all kinds of business type information. I pulled something from Abraham Hicks that says how most people have put anything that earns money in the category of things that they have to do, which is why this idea of money comes hard to us. Seems like a struggle. Seems like the more we do, the less it comes, and it's like, I've tried, I do this, I do that. So this money thing becomes this hard angle with life. And what today's energy is encouraging us to do is to be smart enough to follow the trail, the feeling of really good, wonderful feeling thoughts by purposefully looking for upbeat, higher vibrational aspects of our entire life. And then, and only then, will we come into vibrational alignment with who we actually are at the core of our being, at the base of what we're doing. And we can actually attain everything we really want. So the universe has to deliver on these thoughts and these feelings. The challenge is the universe has been delivering on the thoughts and the feelings that we've been saying makes it so hard to make money, makes it so hard to earn money, makes it so hard to get money, makes it so hard to be successful. This is the story we've been saying. I had a conversation yesterday where I landed on basically a reading that said My logical thinking needs to go out the window because the logical thinking gets in the way of the possibility thinking. And I landed on it and thought, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you not follow logic? Don't. Because sometimes logic isn't creative. It's a bit like a barrier. Unbelievable. Anyway, moving on. With this day of success, act as if the world is absolutely your oyster. Think of yourself as being the most successful person you can possibly be and fly. Why? Because the moon is in Cancer and it's time to speak your mind energetically, particularly where you want to go in your now life. In other words, what is your life doing now and where do you want to go with it? This energy is really rare. It supports anyone who's willing to put in the work and act completely differently. You'll also get noticed more so now for being a little bit out there, a little bit off the chain than you ever have before. It's a powerful day energetically. So again, where do you want to go in your life? Because this energy today is rare and truly supports anyone who's put in the work. And by the work, I don't mean the toil and the struggle. I mean the faith, the feeling, the belief, the affirmations, and isn't afraid to just be out there, do your thing. My isms, and then we'll get to the angel affirmation. This comes from Dr. Joe Dispenza. I attract success with ease because I believe in my limitless potential. Mine says, I am grateful for all I've received so far and what is on the way. I am magnificent. I'll ask you, when you say I am magnificent, what does that conjure up? Do you immediately default by saying, yeah, no, not right, not really, I don't feel it? Or do you lift your internal vibrations as well? What does magnificent feel like for you? Seem like for you? Sound like for you? And do you really truly believe that you are? I think I am. The things I've really now know I've done in my life and how I achieved them. So when I start putting limits on myself, I almost want to slap myself silly. Here's a message from Archangel Raziel. As the scribe of mystical secrets, I can help you fully understand, at a soul level, the cosmic principles necessary to manifest a magical life. And this is what I pulled first before I pulled any of these other things in. I'm a co-creator with the universe. My awareness of divine knowledge is constantly expanding. My awareness of divine knowledge is constantly expanding. Maya is here. She's popping in with divine intervention. She's asking you to weigh up your options and choose your highest good. Choose the good that takes you to being magnificent. Choose the good that causes you to feel successful beyond the pale. Faith comes in to say you're protected no matter what, but we want to hear from you. Her activation is, I'm safe and protected by the angels. You are protected. The worst is right behind us. We closed the door. Remember, Gertrude and Beatrice took us through the portal. Well, the portal sealed shut on the past. You're ready to move beyond the challenges that you've been facing. Because faith is here to tell us we're now safe. Let go of the old and stop waiting for history to repeat itself. You are in a new time in which you can create your own history. Begin living it. If you feel like you've been stepping into the unknown Know that your guardian angels, the guardians of the four corners, your spirit guides, all of the angelic realm is holding your hand and leading you forward. This is what all this forward movement's all about. All of it. Gertrude and Beatrice were flying around this little woodland they've got, but then they also showed me that the portal, the doorway to what is closed, is actually sealed, because I saw them both sort of looking for the entrance to go backwards and they couldn't find it. They weren't like, it was not somewhere, and so they had no choice but to move forward. It's a bit like the door closed. Not only did it close, it slammed shut. You're now, think of yourself as being transported to this new reality, and whatever transported you here has taken off and left you. That sounds daunting. But you know, Harry Potter went off to Hogwarts. The train didn't stay there chuffing away below that castle. It left. Oh, I want this card right here. Yes, 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 yes. Look at this. I love this. This card is about communication. Now, what do I see in this card? I see everybody and anyone. It's a number 18, and they're all whispering. In the UK, they call this game Chinese whispers, and I forgot what they call it here, where one person tells a tale and whispers it to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. This is about accurate expression. Intimate and honest. Get your circles. Get your people. Join your angel circles. Join your groups. Sign up, line up with those people that speak your language. That's what today's all about. It isn't about division. It isn't about she said, he said, they do, they do. It's not about control. It's not about any. It is about your sovereignty. It's about putting your feet on the floor and saying, listen, I deserve to be here. I'm worthy of being here. I'm worthy of this life. I'm worthy of the best life. And when you do that, when you're out there, when you're saying it with this confidence, rather than, I can't, I'm not good enough, this is wrong, I did a mistake, I made a mistake, I don't know. I get it. I so totally get it. Have compassion for ourselves means we sometimes have to look at some shadows. We sometimes have to look at the things we already did. However, once you have that love in your heart for yourself and your responsibility for saying, I didn't act with the best of integrity, my behavior wasn't to the highest good of all, and for that I regret. Once you get to that space on your life, you don't ever repeat it. We are not supposed to stay in this shame, in this guilt, and we are most certainly not meant to judge ourselves, let alone judge other people. So if you're able to get out your affirmations, I am a co-creator with the universe, if you're able to say my awareness of divine knowledge is constantly expanding, then you're on the right road. All right, my friends, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you for doing all that you do for me. We are all magnificent in our own way. And until tomorrow, bye for now.